So I would like to keep talking about entrepreneurship. And in our studies, we have encountered a number of definitions for entrepreneurship, such as starting your own company or combining resources for use in new contexts and so on. So we would like to know what your view is on entrepreneurship and what entrepreneurship means to you, basically.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. So I think it's pretty broad, and I think in society there's a lot of status quo, and people just continue to do whatever they did yesterday and last year and entrepreneurs are the people who are changing status quo and who are challenging status quo and asking the question, how can we do this differently? How can we do this better? So you don't necessarily need to be like someone starting a company. I think it's a mindset and something that and you can have an organization which is entrepreneurial, which means that it's a culture of trying new things and not overcomplicating things and challenging status quo and allowing for failure. And I think that's kind of maybe one of the key things. It's like if you challenge status quo and you do something differently, it's very likely that you will fail. And that's also kind of having that culture where you are comfortable with that and learn from that failure. So and I think it's many times and specifically, so my day job since Skype is, it's not a day job, it's a mission, is Atomic, which is a venture capital firm. And what we do is that we meet thousands of entrepreneurs every year and invest in maybe 15 companies. So like in our view, like what we do when we think about entrepreneurs are the founders of these companies. But I think it's actually much broader because it's very like some people are, to your questions, like, yeah, I'm this kind of leader, like I think we need to separate the founder mentality from an entrepreneur, because the founder is maybe the one who you have a vision for something, you see something in the future, and you're going to follow that with passion. And then there are other people who are entrepreneurial, but they may not have that vision for something. And then it's just perfect to join up with that visionary person. And because without a team, that visionary person will never be successful. So I think entrepreneurs should be broadened to more than just kind of the founder